you all will be getting the soft copy of the book by end of the session. Okay, so it's a complimentary from my end. So make use of that. I'm pretty sure that that book post the session will definitely be helpful for all of you to make your trading journey better. To me, more than anything, more than learning the setup and everything, first and foremost, you needed to have a good and the great psychology to be there in the market for a long time. I don't know how many of you just came into the market just for like in a few minutes or like in a few days or few hours or like in a few months wherein you just wanted to make some money, get out. No, that was not my thing. When I came into the market, I always wanted to make a passive income. That's the reason we all came into the market. But slowly the things changed wherein we started losing it and then we will be like in focusing more on the recovery part. So today is the day wherein I thought you guys needed to understand how the psychology has had played a major role in my trading journey and how it is going to be playing a major role in all of your journey. So that is going to be very important. And please ensure that the psychology is the most important element before we start anything. Now, this is done. There have been few queries. Shiva, how will my questions be answered? Like in whether I'll be able to speak and so on. What we have done is, I may not be able to address all your queries today. I would wait for you, like, and make you all wait, compile your queries. By end of the session, 99% of your queries, whatever that you have, everything will get resolved. I know there will be few queries still pondering your mind that we will try to address on one day, wherein we will have a complete session dedicated only for the Q&A, both on the chat and also I will allow the participants to speak, wherein you can ask your queries that will also be resolved on the same day. So we will have one session which will be dedicated only for the Q&A, so that we will clear all your queries and then there is nothing going to be there for you to think about. Okay, next thing. How many of you have not been added to a WhatsApp group yet? Okay, so if you guys have not been added to the WhatsApp group, all I would sincerely say is some of you would have been sent email because you would not have like an enabled option wherein we can add you. So I would ask you guys to reach Raja either in the afternoon or morning or evening whenever it is possible. So reach Raja at this number 77601 22123 on your WhatsApp. He will definitely try to get you added by end of the day. Okay, so don't worry about it. So those who have not got added to the WhatsApp group, by end of the day, you will all be added. Just ping them on WhatsApp because you would not have enabled an option wherein we will be able to add you. So once you ping and then he will give you a link or he will ask you how to add into the group, all those things will be taken care. Okay, so that query, forget it. That is also be taken care. So any other things, you will not be able to send any messages at this juncture in the WhatsApp group. It will all be admin messages, which we will be sending it. We will be opening the WhatsApp group post the session. Why? Because during the session, we will be saying and sharing a lot of content. When I open the group, then you guys will see like in plenty of messages coming in and you will miss the important messages which we post. So in order to avoid that, till end of the sessions, all this will be there. It will be on mute mode. Post the sessions, the group will be open. Okay. Next, there have been few queries whether OI Pulse will be given complimentary and so on. Guys, we have reduced the costing only for the mentoring. That's the reason we may not be able to provide OI Pulse. But the people who have played above the 12,999 plan, we have given you 1 month complimentary. And those who wanted to try OI Pulse, we will try to give you a 7-day trial. Beyond that, you guys will be able to need it to purchase it. And the most important one, I will be giving you a special code which can be used to avail both OI Pulse at 25% and one click at 25% off on the prices. That is something which we will be trying to do it. Okay. Talking about that, yes, both OI Pulse and one click is started the OI Pulse for a commercial use. Okay, so that is just going to be one day after this. Okay, there will be a session on OI Pulse, and apart from that, we will also be sharing you documents how you needed to use the OI Pulse and so on. I will share the OI Pulse code during the session and also the one skill, you can use it. Any other queries which you have, please post it. The sessions will be in English. Okay, the sessions will be in English. And the most important thing is, whether OI Pulse is mandatory for trading. If you have a similar tool, or if you have a tool which you can help you to decode the data similar to OI Pulse does, then I don't think OI Pulse is necessary. And yes, there has been changes in the expiries and everything. We will be discussing everything. And the most important thing, since I have enabled the chat window, currently you will be able to interact only with me. Later on, I will open up for everyone. But at this juncture, when you're posting messages, please understand, not only there will be plenty of people who will be posting the messages, and uh, I may not be able to address all your queries at this juncture, but I will try to, as much as time possible, I'll try to do it. I think the wind is cracking, so what I will try to do is, just give me like in a few minutes, I will try to move into a safe location so that you guys don't get to hear the wind noise, because I think it's too much of cloudy, and since it's an open space, you might be getting to see the wind. Okay, so I think this is the reason. You can see the plants, everything moving and like giving me that. Okay, great. Guys, the complementary plan, we will try to provide you all. For those who doesn't have OI Pulse plan, we will try to give you a code tomorrow, and I will tell you what needs to be done and so on. Just wait till tomorrow, I'll tell you how it needed to be done. Okay, we will talk about the OI Pulse thing, and then we will do that. Okay, so apart from that, any other queries you have? Guys, the reason why we wanted to have a break is, anyway, I'm not going to be there in India for some time. And the next 1 week after the 3-day session, I'm not there for 1 week. And beyond that, I would want you to go through all the documents, whatever that has been done, and I want you to be like fully aware of the concepts which I'm going to be teaching you in the next 2-3 days, because that is going to be very, very critical for our journey. Most importantly, I want 100% commitment from all of you. Anyway, you guys have paid me the money. I don't need anything else more than this. But guys, as a mentor, I want you guys to give me your 100%. I'm telling you, you will definitely see a lot more improvement in you within 3 months, 6 months, and so on. The reason is, you guys have come to me for some reason. You didn't choose someone like just on the way. You would have heard about me, you would have heard from someone else, or you would have seen something which has happened good to many people. Yes, several mentees who have attended the sessions in the past have all been doing good. That gives me a lot of sense and satisfaction in my like in my career and whatever the things which I have developed over the years. But I would love to see all of you also getting into the same path. To do that, I want each of you to give me your 100% commitment. Okay, guys, I'm not asking you to do anything more than beyond this 12 days. Okay, all you give me is your 12 days. I'm telling you, you will definitely see a world of change in you within 3 to 6 months. And if you are not confident beyond that, you again approach me. I will ensure that you guys are in the right path. Okay, so any moment of the time, my intention is to give you as much value as possible. But please understand, I need the same commitment from all of you. It's not only me, it's you and me. So unless we both connect, it's going to be very, very difficult for me to do that. Perfect. Okay, so for the next 3 days, don't concentrate on trading. We have so many things to concentrate. We will not look at trading at least for the next 3 days. Am I sounding perfect in that? Okay, great. Now, what I want you to do is just give me like a few minutes, because few of them are able to hear me like an absolutely clearly, but I don't want others to miss out. So we will just, you needed to give me like 2 minutes. I will go into the room so that you don't hear this wind noise. I know sometimes it can be like a little irritating. Just give me a minute. Okay, just hold on. Okay, so guys, I've moved inside a room now, but I don't think you should be able to have any issues now. Are you able to hear me now better? Okay, this is a lot more better. All right. Now, so those of you who have joined just now, guys, as I told you, in case if you have not been added to the WhatsApp group, please reach Raja at this number 77601 He will be able to guide you and he will tell you how to be getting added to the WhatsApp group. Okay, the video. I hope you are able to see my screen, which is going to be showing you trading psychology, the trader mindset series. So as I told you, guys, you will not be able to speak, your voice will not be enabled. Guys, I'm not going to showing these for the whole, you understand? I'm going to consume you as well. Okay, so that, I hope now you guys are all set. Any other queries, guys, before we proceed? So that everything cleared and then like we are on the right track. Okay, great. Okay, first and foremost, guys, just keep your like in a chat window for some time, Darren. Like, and I don't want you to post anything there because I may not be able to reply to all of you. Okay, guys, please do not call only on WhatsApp. Please ping Raja on WhatsApp. He will try to add you. Don't try to call because you'll also be like and getting too many calls and other things. Please put every message on that in WhatsApp. He will try to do that. Okay, this session is not only going to be about scalping, it is going to involve on several other things as well. Yes, we will also be covering OI Pulse and one click. It's up to you to decide because I'm not going to force anyone to buy OI Pulse or one click plans. It is up to you to decide what you would love to buy it. Okay, just a minute. I'll just open up another one as well. Just give me a minute. Okay. So this is the first one which we are going to be talking about it. I always keep insisting on the trading psychology many years. Why? How many of you know my journey? I've shared it in various platforms, but let me just quickly check. How many of you know my journey? The past participants would have known it, but some of you who would not have been, yes, almost 80 to 90% you would have known my story somewhere or the other, like you would have been aware. I'll just give you a brief about what are the things which I've been doing it so that you will know, and then we can take it from there. I started my journey in 2007 in terms of the trading. In terms of my work experience, I've been since almost since '98 I've been working. Okay, 1998 I started my journey with the hotel industry. I worked for various hotels in Chennai, star hotels because I did my hotel management and then worked for hotels like Taj, Radisson, and I also worked for some of the best restaurants in Chennai. I opened up the restaurant for Mary Brown, and then the Bazera, and then just called Jazz by the Bay. So all these are like in a new restaurants which we did it. Okay, and from hotel industry, then I moved into healthcare. When I say healthcare, it's a healthcare BPO. I started my career as a data entry operator way back in 2000. I worked almost for 2 years in the hotel industry. I didn't like that industry because I was not able to spend time with the family and so on. Then I moved into healthcare BPO. That was a startup. But there is a long story behind it, how I went in and so on, and that will take like plenty of time. But probably like in one day after the mentoring program, we will only discuss about my journey so that it will give you some idea about how what are the things which I went through. Now, yes, you will be able to get only the audio because the video it will consume a lot more bandwidth on your side, guys. Next, what we did beyond that, during the like healthcare BPO, I started my journey in Chennai, and then once I got an opportunity in Bangalore for a startup, then that's when I moved into Bangalore. This is in way back in 2003. That is right after my marriage as well. So both me and my wife, we joined an organization which was totally new. We were 16th and 17th employees in that organization, and when I left that organization, we were around 5,000 employees. So I was one among like four senior directors in that organization. And once I quit, I went to Mumbai for a couple of years, and that is when a couple of my friends who asked me like in Shiva, shall we have our own venture? That's when we started our own venture in healthcare BPO, and we had a good investor who backed us because we didn't had any money at that time. So there is an investor who came in, backed us, and then we grown the company from 5 employees to 850 employees within a span of 4 years. And then I took a complete break from the market or the healthcare BPO by 2015-16. So my trading journey, I started with an investing journey in 2007-8, but something wherein I'm not able to, like not able to be successful in the investing journey. Then once you are not able to be successful, you immediately look for shortcuts. When I say shortcuts, people who couldn't hold your positions for long term, you'll always look ways to control the risk and then reduce your risk and then move into like in F&O trading to get that money back. I know many of you who would have joined the session will also be saying the same thing. Why did you join? Because I would have made a loss, and once I recover my loss, I wanted to get out of trading. How many of you have that attitude? I just came attending the session because I have past losses and I wanted to learn, make money, get out. Because trading is not going to be my cup of tea. So almost 80% are saying that yes, that is what I'm here for. But guys, don't try to have that approach. Okay, don't try to have that approach. First and foremost, whatever the money which we have lost, it's all gone. Okay, whatever the first and foremost, the thing which I wanted to implant in your mind is, whatever the money which you guys have lost, it is all gone. Imagine you have earned something. Okay, imagine you have earned something in your life and you've lost it. Okay, so how many of you feel that I should keep the camera on for today's session so that you will be able to connect with me more? Okay, great. Okay, so hope you guys are able to see me now better. Okay, great. The primary reason is, so many of you would be able to connect in terms of whatever the things which I went through. Trading in terms of the retail community, it's going to be all of us will be having a similar kind of a story. Maybe few twists and turns here and there, but 90% of the time, I'm going to be really open with you. It will be more or less the same. Okay, it will be more or less the same. So most important thing which I want you to do is think and connect what are the things which I went through, how it can help you to overcome that. Many a times, we always try to recover the loss. Okay, more the time I was trying to play recover the loss, more the time I was losing big. Till the time you forget about your past losses, I was always losing. Why? The reason is it's very simple. You will be in a hurry to recover that loss. There are days wherein with 5 lakhs I would have made 1 lakh or 1.5 lakh. That is an almost 20 or 30% return in a single day. What back offers you in 5 years or in a 6 years or a 2 years time frame, you're going to be getting it in one day. But what you don't like it is, you think that, okay, you have made 1 lakh today. Today is the day wherein I can also recover my past losses. You will immediately start think that. Then, rather than be happy with 1 lakh or 1.5 lakh, what do you immediately try to do? You immediately try to go for another trade. You keep on trading it as if you have been asked to do between 9:50 to 3:30 that you have to trade for every candle. Then you will lose bigger chunk And then we will all be thinking, oh no man, what have I done? What have I done? This would not happen 1, 2, 3 times. It would have happened several times for most of you. I'm telling you honestly, it would have happened several times. The reason is I had the same thing, doing it again and again and again from 2009 to almost 2015. You would make money for 2 months and then lose it everything on one fine day. You won't lose it on one fine day. I will tell you the pattern at which you will lose it. You would have made money with, like, imagine 5 lakhs. Okay, 5 lakhs. You would make around 5,000 every day for at least 15-20 days consistently. Or not more than that, like in 25 days, 30 days. With 5 lakhs, you would have made it to 7 lakhs. What is your thinking now is, you would not have withdrawn the 2 lakh profit. You will say, I have compounded my capital, let me compound it further and further more. When you say, when you wanted to compound it, you wanted to go up to the level where your losses have been, like in whatever the losses which you have lost, you wanted to cover to that level. In that process, once it goes to 7 lakhs, let me just tell you a simple thing, what will happen. One fine day, the market will not show you the pattern which you guys have been expecting. That particular day, instead of you gaining 10k, you would lose 20k. Once you lose the 20k, you will start to think, oh no man, this market is really bad, it has taken 20k, somehow I needed to go back to that 7 lakh level. Then, in that process, without even analyzing anything, looking at the charts or anything, you will start to trade randomly. Then what will happen? You will immediately start to lose not only 20k, the losses will go to 40 or 50k. Once the losses goes to 40 or 50k, the next thing what will happen is, you will start to hold your positions. Why? Because now you are in a fear wherein you don't want to lose the trade. You will think that this market is going to correct and come back to the level and you will get back your capital back. But that 40k, known enemy in the market who is going to be happily looking at you. This guy is like and blessed to give me 5 lakh or 7 lakh today to me. And you won't book that loss there. You know where you will book? From your 7 lakh, whatever the compounded capital, 7 lakh, it will go to 2 lakhs or 1 lakh. And then you would have lost 6 lakhs. Then you will say, oh no man, this market is not behaving the way I wanted it. Let me book my loss. Let me book my loss. You know what you'll do? Once you book that loss, you have like an 1.5 or 2 lakh or 1 lakh. What do you do with that? Do you think you will be happy with that? No way. That is where the revenge trade will come in. What is a revenge trade? You will say, I think this market fooled me. From morning I was expecting the market to go up. It came down and this is the area wherein I took my exit. Okay, now the best thing that I can do is, I'm going for a 3 p.m. move, buying everything, whatever that I have, I'll go for it, get an hero or zero, and then get everything back. What do you do with the 1.5, 2 lakhs? You will go and buy an OTM call or a put, which is going to be trading at 5 rupees, 10 rupees, 20 rupees, and if it goes in your favor, you are lucky enough, at least you will get 3-4 lakhs back. But if it is not, 99% of the time, it will not, and we will lose everything on that fine day. I have done it at least 100 odd times. I have done it 100 odd times. I would be very good almost for 2 months or 3 months, and one fine day, your ego, your whatever that you have known, everything would be getting wasted on one day. Tell me honestly, it would not have been happened with all of you. It was a journey, a tough journey. Yes, we all go through that. Guys, any trader who says, Shiva, I never had any loss. Whatever I do, market does it. Then this guy must be a god. Then this guy must be a god. I'm telling you, each of us would have gone through that. So, what differentiates us from them? What differentiates us from them? I understood one thing. The more the time I keep thinking about the loss, more I'm going to be getting into a deeper hole, digging for myself. Imagine you earn 1 lakh in a month. You earn, like, and you guys are going for employment and you are earning 1 lakh in a month. So, what you will do with that 1 lakh? First and foremost, we will pay rent. We will pay for our EMIs, the bike EMI, house EMI, or whatever it is, and then any school expenses for the kids, anything, and your, like, food expenses and your travel expenses, everything is covered. Almost 80-90,000 is gone. Another 10,000 is left. Will you ever think I lost this 90,000 and I needed to recover this 90,000 back from, like, school fees or from EMI or from others? No. That is the money spent, is money spent, gone. Similar to that, whatever the money which we have put into the market and lost it, it is gone. Don't even have an iota of doubt that you will be able to recover it back. Guys, money gone is money gone. I'm telling you, that is a reality. I would have received hundreds of messages from all of you when you guys wanted to join this mentoring program. What is the first and foremost thing which you guys said? When you, like, when you type me a message, you will say, sir, what is the program is it all about? Is it only about scalping? I will say, no, not only scalping, I will share you a few strategies and other things. Next thing, what is the fees? Okay. The third thing which I will hear from you is, sir, I have lost this much money. Can you help me to recover that? Can you help me to recover that? Have you guys not asked me that? Guys, this session, I wanted to be very open with you. I wanted you also to be open with me. Okay? No one is going to judge you here. And most importantly, we are all on the same page. You needed to think me as your just friendly brother, wherein I just wanted you guys to consider me like as a guy next door. Okay? You can share whatever the things which you have. That is the only way you will be able to open up, because you will not be able to open up with your family or your friends or with your spouse. Have you ever done that? How many of you will be able to happily share your losses with your family? No one, including me. Correct? Because once you say that I've lost this much, what is the next thing the family will say? They are all like wanting you to get an exit, because they know how hard you have been trying and they wanted you to completely stop it, and they will say you are gambling there. But we all know somewhere I think I can become a better trader. If this guy is able to do it, I should also be able to do it. Correct? So that's the most important thing. Please understand. You at least be open to me. It's absolutely fine. Sharing your concerns and everything, it's absolutely fine. Guys, I'm there to take your burden. Once you share your losses or everything, then you will understand. Many people who would have sent me a message on WhatsApp and other things, the first thing that they said is, Shiva, I feel myself very light now, because I've not been sharing this to anyone. Guys, if you're not even able to share with your mentor, I'm pretty sure you will not be able to share it with anyone. First and foremost thing which I did is, I had this loss keep on going in my mind almost for 2-3 years, and there was one moment wherein I had to share it. Okay, there is a moment wherein I had to share it. Why? Because it was almost a 5 years of savings me and my wife had. Okay, between 2004 and 2008 and 9, we would have had like some kind of a capital, and we wanted to buy an house. Those days 10 lakh is a big amount. We wanted to purchase an house because we came to Bangalore with zero, and when we want to purchase an house before our kids getting born, we thought, okay, that will be the best thing. But I thought, that's 20. What is that? Deploying 10 lakh recovery, and then I thought, make it into a 20 lakh and then buy a bigger house. So market has something else, right? Market has some other plans. What is the plan? The market will always have something or the other for all of you. Similar to that, it also had a plan. It took away everything, and I had only 1 lakh. Then I had no other choice, because my wife, before she wanted to go to my in-laws' place before my kid's birth, and she says, Okay, Shiva, see you, bye, see you, come back like in after 1 2 months, be good, do good, everything. But my heart was like in almost sinking, and I was like literally like, oh no, man, like, and she is thinking when she is coming back, we are going to have a new house, and she's going to bring the baby into the new house. How will you all feel? She doesn't know that we lost everything. It is like not only my savings, it is like in a combination of both. We both worked, and then like we were not able to, I was not able to share it. Then I said, okay, Shiva, somehow bring the confidence. You have to share it, man. I just told her that. Sorry, like in why? That like whatever the money which we have, we lost everything. We lost everything. Luckily for me, she only said this. She said, Shiva, you know how like difficult was it for us to come here to Bangalore, worked, and then we both would have put in at least 12 to 14 hours a day every day. We would have skipped several meals, we would have skipped evening snacks, everything. We worked literally for 14 hours because the company was also growing and we were having projects which was like requiring our time and effort, a lot of time. And in between, I also took this pressure wherein I needed to work in the markets, right? Because my shift timings were like in almost 2 or 3 in the afternoon till late in the night. So she also used to work similar to that. And then we come at like 1 or 2 in the morning, and then again I needed to wake up at 8 or 8:30 to be ready for the market. So we literally have been slogging, and we lost. And then she told me only one thing: you know, I know you have lost, but we came to Bangalore with zero. You know how much struggle we made, and you needed to understand that, and then you decide what is best for us. I'm not going to be telling you anything why you lost or nothing. Good thing for us is all the money which we made or losses which we made, it is only between the husband and wife. Either like did we share it with our in-laws, either we share it with my parents. No. The reason is we know we are independent in this world, and we needed to, because once you share it with them, they will get burdened. They're like, and they're going to be saying like, and these guys needed to do good, why they are doing all this and other thing. So what we thought is, let us not burden them. But luckily for me, I had a good paying job and other things. Then I moved to Mumbai. The salary was double. Luckily, I was able to at least get a good salary and so on. But the current scenario, one big mistake which I did do in my trading life, which many have done it. What is that? Guys, I will be sharing my number as well for those who wanted to ping me on the WhatsApp. I will share my number as well. Don't worry about it. Most important thing many traders would have done, which I didn't do it, is I didn't borrow, or I didn't use my any personal loans and other things to trade in the market. Many has done that mistake. That is the biggest regret which many are doing it. What many are doing it? They're taking a loan. Some has came and told me, sure, like I'm getting a loan at like a 10% interest, 12% interest. I asked them a simple question: why are you taking it at 12%? Sure, like in the strategies which you are showing me, I can easily make 20, 25% in a month or 50% in a month, and I can pay that 12%, and then I can get the remaining one. Guys, market doesn't do that. Let me tell you, biggest thing. If your money, whatever that you have saved, if it is gone, at least you will have a heavy heart. You will feel burdened. You know that you have made a mistake and other thing. You are not answerable to anyone. You are answerable only to you and probably like your surrounding ones. They will like guide you and tell you, don't do this and do that. That's what they will say. But imagine you have taken a loan, and if you have traded on that money, from day one you are under tremendous pressure. What is the pressure there? What is that pressure? The pressure is you cannot even lose a single penny from day one. Your EMIs will start every month. You need to make money to pay that EMI more than talking about the profits. That pressure will come from day one. Then what you will do? On day one, if you are borrowing a loan of 10 lakhs and then trading to make like 1 lakh because you need to pay EMI of 60 or 70k and 30k for you, you will start to think about earning at least 1 lakh a month. To do that, you will start with like in a safe 3,000, 4,000 you will make. Then you will see after 10, 15 days, oh no, this is not going to make up for the EMIs and the other things. I needed to scale it up. Then in that process, you will start to do that, and you will start to lose 10k, 20k. Once you start to lose 10k, 20k, what will happen? Your capital is reduced. From the amount which you have bought, it is getting reduced, and automatically you will start to think about how can I get that 10 lakhs back in my account. How many of you have done that? Your capital deployed from 8 to 10 lakh, gone to 8 lakhs. The next fighting pressure is to get that back to 10 lakh because you wanted to protect the capital which you borrowed as capital. Guys, these are the things which is going to be keep bothering us. Never ever, I'm telling you again and again, whatever you do it with your money. Most importantly, do it with the money that you can afford to lose. Do it with the money that you can afford to lose. When I say afford to lose, when you're losing this money, it should not impact your lifestyle, nor your family, nor your members who are surrounding you. Out of your savings, if you're losing, that's absolutely fine. But if you're taking a loan and you needed to pay a EMI, it's not only going to be putting a pressure on you, it is going to be putting a pressure on your surroundings as well. Yes, as long as they don't know, it is all fine. But they will be able to easily identify you. I'll tell you a simple thing. When you guys are having a profit days, after market hours, you go and watch yourself in mirror or in front of your parents and your family. You will be very happy, you will be doing so many things, you will go out with them and enjoying the life and everything. But imagine when you're having a bad day, the kid will come and ask you to play, you may not be able to do it. Your wife will ask you to take you for a dinner, you will not be able to do it. Your parents will ask you, can you just go to a nearby shop and buy something? You will not be able to do it. You will say, Ma, Amma, you go and do it, Ma. I can't. You will literally scream and you will start to show your frustration to them. Because they are not the ones who did this. You are the one who did it in the market and you are doing it to someone else. You are hurting someone. Have you not done that? This is the reality. Trading does that to all of us. Trading does that to all of us. That is what this trading is all about. Many people would think that, many years you would have seen all the people like in posting big M2Ms and other things. Even I have posted big M2Ms. I've also posted bigger M2M losses as well. Because before 2015, 16, 17, 18 maybe, I've done several things which you guys can't even believe that like and I would have done that. Okay, that is the way trading does to you. If you really feel that you needed to survive in the game, trading requires a different skill altogether. The first and most important skill that is psychology. If you're not going to be having a positive attitude to face this trading world, I'm telling you, it's better to quit. It's better to quit, accept, move on. But once you are committed that this is what you wanted it, never ever quit. Once you feel that this is what you wanted to do it, I don't want even a single thought in your mind that you wanted to quit it. If you guys are doing it, do it right now. Otherwise, never. Guys, when we started the journey, there were close to 30 odd people in our office who all were started to trade. You know how many people have been surviving? Only me. Only me. 29 quit. Either due to losses, either due to peer pressure, work pressure, they couldn't. They all did this. But I'm telling you, once you give your ears here, trading is not going to be an easy journey wherein it is going to be like in 1-2 years you know everything, you will be able to do it. No. If you are committed, you need to be giving the market at least 10 to 20 years of your time. It doesn't come easy. It doesn't come easy. I wanted to set the expectations very clear on day one. This is similar to what I went through when I went into the hotel management college on the day one, when my principal came in and said, guys are not going to be like be a chef or a restaurant manager, or you're going to be like a sous chef or executive chef for a commie. You guys are all going to be washing the plates in the kitchen. It's similar to that. don't have high expectations that after this session I will be able to be like just become like Shiva. It took me almost 10 years of hard struggle to even see something constantly like in being successful. And that took several years of pain. At least now you guys have so many things wherein you are having softwares and you are having like in so many YouTube channels wherein you will be able to grab the knowledge from others. Those days we didn't. We needed to pay a heavy price to the market. Yesterday I posted like in one which is on the zero the like in that used to be like the biggest motivation those days for me, because those are the guys who did it first. Wherein they said like, Shiva, if you guys are able to trade successfully for 60 days, we will be able to refund your brokerage. Okay, those days they used to refund the brokerage, and I used to be successful. The reason is, at least I will be getting the brokerage back. You know me, I am a scalper always, and scalper you tend to trade a lot, and 20 rupees per lot is a big money. And when you're getting that back, that after winning that 60 days, you will be always feeling good. And you know what? After 50, 55 days, I needed to be a lot more like in control, discipline. That really brought me a lot of changes in my trading journey. Okay, so how to be disciplined? Because you are committed to something, you wanted to get that money back. And moreover, how feel and proud you will be when those days like in your name will be there on the website. He is one among the profitable trader. He has won 3 times, he has won 4 times, he has won 5 times. There will be very few you would see it on the 5-time board there. I don't know how many of you have seen it before 2016. Very few would have traded prior to that, right? So when you're seeing your name on the Zerodha dashboard, that like this guy has won 4 times consecutively, you feel very proud. That also brought me a lot of discipline. Why? Because after 10, 12 days, when you are in a constant run, you will see that, okay, now you have made this, Shiva, you don't get into any trade without proper things. That's exactly I would want you to do it. Think that like you are having a run within yourself, this is what you want to do. And most important, many people used to compare and like look at the M2Ms and other things. Even like I also look at the M2Ms. Many people say don't post M2Ms and other things. But honestly, I got inspired by some of the big M2Ms I saw. Prior to that, I was also like, what is a mark to market? Okay, mark to market, the profit screenshots I'm talking about. Okay, so prior to that, like, I was also like not having enough confidence. How many of you know Ashwini Gujral? Many of you would have been knowing it. He's one of the TV analysts who comes on CNBC TV 18. Those days we had one like in a CNBC as a TV channel wherein you can watch, get about the news and other things in English. And apart from that, the Bloomberg and Money Control, yes, little bit. But that guy used to come on the TV. Those days we don't have any other option other than to see this guy, and there is another guy called Sudarshan Sukhani or someone. These are the guys who will come in the morning. They will say all those like and talk about how the market is going to be and other things. We have followed. We lost big money because whatever they say, the market will do opposite after the few moments. Then we used to be wondering, how come this guy is able to do? One thing which I realized is, though his market views and other things are wrong, he's an amazing trader. Okay, he's an amazing trader. And those days, like, and we don't get data also on NSE on time. We don't get to see the OI data. Like, and moreover, I was not knowing what are the things which I needed to look at all. Okay, so that is always going to be there. And this guy used to post profit of 5 lakh, 10 lakh, and 15 lakh. You know what was my biggest inspiration in that? The biggest inspiration is this guy says something in TV and the view is going wrong, but still this guy is able to make money. When someone's view is going wrong and still if he's able to make money, that means he has some magic in his hand. Right? Then I should also be able to do it. Yes, there are certain things which we needed to understand, because whatever the things which they say it on the TV, don't take it at face value. There are several analysts who come on TV and say, buy this, buy that, and sell this, sell that. It is all an exit given to someone else to make you enter so that someone can exit. Never ever go with that. I want you to do it after the session. You have to do your own analysis. Okay, you have to do your own analysis. I would have done everything. Followed the TV analyst, went with the tips provider. The first tips provider which I went with an SMS tips is Share Tips Info. We paid 2,500 rupees for a monthly call. First day itself, they bankrupted completely. The first call which they gave us, buy ICICI Bank future, gone. And after a few minutes, the SMS was not coming in. We are trying to call, the number was blocked. Done, khatam. Next, you will see a lot of almost operator call, HNI call, momentum call, 100% sure shot call. I have applied for all of them. We would have done everything. Again gone. But what will be magic is, they will say, just look at this call, that call will go. But by the time they give you the call, and when you buy it, that particular day, the market will go in a reverse direction. How many have seen that? Yes, we all would have experienced it. The next thing is, me and my friend, we were very close. Okay, the one whom I lost it in COVID, we were very close. He is the guy who brought me into trading journey. He is the guy who brought me into everything. Okay, so this guy, we were thinking, we have done everything. We were sitting in the office like this, okay? I was sitting in my cabin and he was coming and taking his laptop, and then we were sitting at here. We were sitting opposite together. He says Shiva, this guy said to buy. You buy it on that side. What I will do, I will buy it on the other side. Either you will make money or I will make money. At least one person will make money. Right? Those days we had only Nifty. Okay? We both bought. I bought a call, he bought a put. The market is similar to yesterday, wherein they are eating the premiums on both. And we were wondering at the end of the day, how come we both lost? This also has happened. What a stupidity and all we have done. This is all when you look at it now, and when you look back, what are the things which you have done without even analyzing the market, it looks a lot more stupid. But guys, that is how we are there. I didn't know anything. The only thing which I used to watch is how the Dow performed the previous day and what is the Dow doing. That is the most important indicator which I used to track. Only later on I understood several things which is there in the options market, then I needed to. There was a moment where I sold, those days, if you're if you're selling something, and if there's in a circuit, there are lower circuits and other things, right? And if you're not able to buy it back, then it will go into auctions. I sold, I think, Unitech or something at a certain price. It went into lower circuit. I couldn't. No, so lower circuit or higher circuit. I bought, I believe. I bought it or something which happened, and it went into auctions the following day because we couldn't close the position. They have taken almost 90% of the capital and gave me 20, whatever the minimum. Okay, so this is how the market would be evolving. I know it has been a long journey now. We will take a small break for 15 minutes. I want you guys to think about whatever the things which we have discussed from the morning. I know day one is going to be a little more heavy because it's going to be on the psychology. Guys, it's almost important why I focus more on the psychology more than anything, because I will be easily just telling you the chart and everything, which you might be knowing it. But when someone is hesitating to take a trade, we needed to go and take a trade. Okay, that's important. That's very important. So on that note, we will take a small break and then we will resume by 12 p.m. Okay, just ponder yourself, because there is going to be really some amazing things which we are going to be discussing in the next couple of hours, and I want you to be thinking about all these things. Okay, just let's take a small commercial break.